Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo Franchise Mode. And when we last left off, we had some exhibits placed down and a brand new bongo, Takia. And, things are looking okay. But what we're going to do today is set up a new exhibit, say, right across the street from the bongo, leaving enough room for a path to go up and over. I had a request for some wolves in this zoo, but unfortunately the animal trading market does not have a male and female that I can afford. They're either the conservation credits are way too high, or there's just no females around, and wolves being pack creatures, just putting one in the pen would drive it insane and make it angry. So we'll have to hold off on the wolves just for the time being, but today we're going to get into a little small cute little creature called the Chinese pangolin. I don't think we had a Chinese pangolin in our last zoo, but the habitat is nice and small, 182 meters squared. We can definitely accommodate that with a grade 2 climb-proof fence, which we can also do. 12 to 40 degrees Celsius right now. It's in perfect temperature. We may have to put in some heaters as the winter comes, but they can live by themselves, or they can be, one-to-one, one male, one female, and everything is awesome. So they're cheap. We've also got some habitat enrichment unlocked for them, which is good. So we're sort of carrying our knowledge over from one species to another, which is really, really cool. They don't benefit from interspecies development. We'll have to get a creature pretty soon that shares a pen with another, perhaps another African wilderness. But we've got Norky coming in. We will say hello. If you happen to be Norky, leave a comment below. I don't know how many of you watching play Planet Zoo as well, and would have a character that would visit me. But if that happens to be you, then outstanding. Welcome. But seriously, thank you so much for your continued support on this series. I definitely appreciate it. I hope the Chinese pangolin is a good intermediary for the time being. They don't require any water, any climbing. We can do this fairly well. 182 meters squared is not big at all. We've got some enrichment unlocked for it. It seems like that would be the next best thing. And we'll go ahead and just put the enclosure right here across from the bongo out just a little bit, leaving enough room for a perspective path along the left and right hand side, and then maybe a food court back here. So I will go ahead and start building that enclosure and be right back with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Caretaker is bringing our Chinese pangolin in. Huizhong has now arrived from China, so we can help her out. Unfortunately, there are no males that I can afford right now with my conservation credits. The Chinese pangolin is a pretty, scarce creature for sure. But let's go ahead and get their habitat all set. They don't need hard shelter, it seems, and they don't want any long grass, and they need a lot of soil. So let's go ahead and put in some heavy soil and just drop that long grass right down. They don't want anything, I guess, obstructing their view, which is valid indeed. I don't know how much long grass there is in China, but we've got that knocked right down, and now we just need some short grass. We'll move that size right down, and let's go to the back here. And that is not a whole lot of short grass, I must say. And we'll just increase that right up, get rid of some of the soil, and hopefully we can find the happy medium here with our Chinese pangolin. Yes, indeed. Let's add a little bit more short grass in the back, and that will be fine. All right, plenty of land area, plenty of terrain, and hard shelter. They're going to need some plant coverage as well, which is interesting. We can go ahead and add some enrichment items as well. Let's go ahead and go Chinese pangolin and see what we know that the Chinese pangolin likes. Of course, we're going to need a water pipe for said Chinese pangolin. It's almost like penguin. But we got the feeder there. We also need probably a small food bowl would be fine. And now let's get some enrichment items. How about, that takes up a lot of space. Will that satisfy the enrichment? 50%. Okay, we'll put in a small ball, and that's at 91, and then we'll do a small ice block as well. So now the Chinese pangolin is nice and enriched. And what did that do to our land area? Because we took away a lot of walkable land area, and that is good. So we do need hard shelter, indeed. Just a small shelter should suffice. Let's go ahead and put that in the back like so. And there we go. Hard shelter indeed for the Chinese pangolin. Still a lot of space. Now we just need to plant it up. So Asia biome is what we need. The biome will be tropical and temperate. And our continent will be Asia. And we can go ahead and get maybe a tree over here. Nice, I like it, I like it. Beech tree. Maybe over here. And there we go, plenty of plant coverage, and the plants in are fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and reset those filters. Make sure our pangolin is happy. Terrain is good, overview is good, nutrition. And the giant tortoise is about to have offspring, outstanding. What we will do is we will also set up our education board as per usual. Just flip that right on around. And this is going to be your Chinese pangolin. Let's go ahead and copy over a speaker as well. We'll duplicate that and put that, say, right here, and then we will lower the range. The range is pretty vicious, but 3 should be enough. And we'll just swap that. And then duplicate right along the side so that everyone is... Whoops. What's going on there? Yeah, delete those, please. I didn't copy the actual Chinese pangolin speaker. So if they're going to walk right here by the door, we'll go ahead and get them there. Let's go ahead and copy one more right here. So as they walk by, they'll hear about the Chinese pangolin. We also need a donation box or 2. Let's plop one there and one by the bin. And go ahead and play that. So hopefully people will start getting educated about the Chinese pangolin. Looks like people are ready to go. Hopefully we'll start to see some donations creep in. And where has our pangolin gone? Around the backside? No? There you are. Flopping around all cute. So really, really small, hiding behind the water trough. We'll keep an eye open for any male that may come available on the market. But that should be fine. All right, so we've hired another mechanic to come around and service those fences. We also should have a small little tortoise. I believe one was about to give birth, offspring imminent indeed. We're going to have a baby tortoise. Or is mama on the... No, that's the shell. I was going to say, is mama like popping a squat on the baby? Looks like the tortoises are having fun pushing the feeder around. But yeah, I guess they live so long and it takes so long to give birth that the tortoises just sort of go their own speed. Okay, what is going on here? The Brazilian wandering spider is hungry. That's what we were working on with our maintenance crew, is improving the staff facilities, giving more space up in here. Did we do any challenges? No? Okay. It was red. But our research that we were doing here, our mechanic research, we were researching staff facilities. Do we have any extra staff facilities here that we can work on? Because a keeper hut large would be nice. That way, multiple keepers can prepare the food that is required. And let's see, that's the mechanic shop. So our keeper hut is over here. Not being used, so hopefully they can prepare the wandering spider's food. And hopefully we have enough keepers to keep that going. How is our staff? So our keepers are pretty overworked. It probably wouldn't hurt to hire a 4th keeper up in here and try to reduce that workload. A lot of vendors with heavy workload indeed, and that makes sense because, I mean, everyone is hungry, thirsty, and wanting to buy balloons. So that is all well and good. Do we have any donations? So that donation box paid for itself. That one hasn't yet. Hopefully, people will come around and see the Chinese pangolin. And then hopefully our keeper will see that the pangolin might be hungry. And you might be going to prepare some food. I might change this over to a staff-only path. That seems to be a thing to do here. Nope, 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 nope. All right, hold on. Pause this. Get off my path, please. Holy crap, that just destroyed everything. There we go. Got that connected back up. Yeah, now we need a staff path to connect there so people don't go walking up to the fence. All right, mechanic research is complete. We now have level 1 staff facilities. What does that entail? Nice, a large keeper hut. So let's go ahead and swap out our current keeper hut. Or we'll just add an additional one, because as this zoo grows, we're going to need all the keeper huts we can get. But we do have a large keeper hut now for $4,000. And if we put that bad boy right there, hopefully they can start preparing more food, you know, using it more often. That would be ideal. 6 different keepers can go in there and prepare food with. So that is a much better situation than we were in before, for sure. All right, people have figured out their pathing. It's kind of a wonky, funny angle, you know, but it's making do. So hopefully these keepers are on their on the march. Do we have enough time to train a keeper up? Yeah, it's a high workload indeed. So hopefully our mechanic can continue to research, because I'm pretty sure it's only a matter of time before more food needs to be prepared. And we need to be prepared for such things as those. Are you still happy and healthy? Yeah, nutrition's going down. Hopefully, the keeper will be able to prepare some food and bring it on over. We don't want any starving pangolin, that is for sure. Release one bongo to the wild would be ideal, which I think we can do that with the baby bongo, depending on the genetics and everything. I mean, it's a gold star. Do we not know a lot about enrichment? We have the grazing ball. Do we know anything about enrichment for the bongo other than the grazing ball? No, we do not. Okay. So that might be something we need to research with a keeper then. Because the pangolin is fine. So, yeah, we're going to need to research some bongo stuff. Some additional bongo stuff. Let's go vet research and look for... let's take Angelique and do some research for the bongo. And then once that's complete, we will do the giant tortoise. Give the tortoises something to do. Have you given birth yet to Micro Tortoise? No, offspring is imminent. I guess she just goes at her own pace. Eventually there will be a baby tortoise, but not quite yet. Are people enjoying the pangolin? What's yours is mine, courtesy of pickpocketing. I'm going to pick your pocket. So some security might not be a bad thing. We are losing a little bit of money. Cash flow is negative right now. We lose about $1,000 per year. It wouldn't be bad to get another, perhaps, food stall or something of that nature. Let's see, what do we have here that could make us some money? That would be good. Maybe a souvenir shop? Ooh, a second. Cactus Jack. Hey, Cactus Jack. It's Captain Jack, but either way. All right, we were looking at things for our guests that could potentially bring us in money. So we have an information center, Looney Balloons. Would a second Chief Beef be good? We've got a merch shop, but that's just the balloons. Our mechanic might need to research more foodstuffs. Oh crap. Our balloon place isn't pathed up. That's no good. There you go. Yeah, sorry you all were stuck. Did we sell like $1,000 worth of balloons? Is that where we were losing money? That would be interesting indeed. So hopefully a vendor is going to be making their way on over to the balloon store. We do have our security camera here. I don't know if we've caught any pickpocketers. And yeah, now cash flow is up. So an interesting turn of events. I'm not sure if that balloon store did make all the difference, but it seems to be. Yeah, we are just serving a lot of people. Do we have any vendors that aren't doing anything that we might be able to improve their standing here? So, Amamundo is resting, and he is already a 2-star. Who else is walking? Irvin Payton. So your high workload, what I want you to do is train. Get your training scheduled. How is our keeper huts doing? Are they making more food? No keepers in there working. How about our brand new facility? No keepers in there, but already 3 meals have been served. So I think we're starting to get ahead of the serving line. We've already said hi to our fellow players. Yeah, marketing isn't good right now. We could spend some money on another marketing campaign. We did do a newspaper article. TV commercials. I don't know if we want to spend $5,000, but if we do a family hour, and we will not renew. So we'll spend $5,000 on some TV commercials to come out to the zoo, and already it's a 2.5 star with massive marketing appeal. So hopefully we can get ahead of it. Let's go ahead and look at the animal trading store to see if we have any more Chinese pangolins available. Yes, we do have a male available. Because we did get a female, correct? Yes, indeed. So we do need a male Chinese pangolin. And which male would be best for us? We've got 3 males. We can afford 2. Fu. Go Kung Fu. All right, sweet. We'll move Kung Fu into Habitat 4. Go ahead and play that, and Fu should be on their way. All right, Aardvark is about to mate. And there's our baby tortoise. Habib. Habib the baby. Nice. Habib the baby tortoise. Hopefully people will really enjoy Habib, and hopefully Habib will live for a nice long time. Looking at the genetics, yeah, longevity 66, fertility 66, immunity 66. Won't be the largest tortoise in the shed, but hopefully. Nice, a bongo is about to mature, and when they do, we can release that bongo to the wild and get some money in. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our male Chinese pangolin is in. Good adult population, good fertility. So hopefully, everything will be clever with them. All right, let's look at our bongo, who is about to mature. We have a juvenile 1.9, so is the 2-year mark? Yeah. So 2-year mark is your adulthood. You have matured indeed. Takia. And we can release Takia. I don't know. Takia is a gold appeal here. Really good genetics. All right, so Takia is going to be a female. How about we say goodbye to the alpha? Get 15 conservation credits. And then that should, yes indeed, give us 500 bucks, and we can find a new male bongo here. It's kind of like your brother is your uncle sort of deal, if the male goes wild. But let's see. Let's clear the filters, go to the bongo, and find a good bongo to bring into the zoo here. So we'll filter 150 conservation credits for you. All right, how about we just sort by the males and we can take a look-see here. So 1 for cash, 290 bucks. Not that good. We only have 460 conservation credits, but this one here for 210. Yeah, this one here for 210 looks okay. So we'll schedule that delivery for the male bongo. And the extra male would not be too awful bad. All right, we earned $2,400 in profits for food. Hopefully our mechanic is still working good. Little Girl Blue. Hello, Little Girl Blue. Welcome to my zoo. How are you? Sweet. So we've got 3 VIP players in here with our extra animals. Hopefully we can get some rating up. How's our donation bins here? 914 bucks there, 724 bucks there. Chinese pangolin doing well, and here comes our new male bongo. So getting some diverse genes in the gene pool here for our bongo should be fine. Yeah, we'll need some more enrichment items for sure in order to make those bongos happy. But what's making me happy is the staff is, or the people are really good. They need more education. And that's what I'm going to try to deliver here. I don't see any garbage, anything of that nature. We have no alert saying that our animals are starving, which is good. Hopefully, our little newborn here, Takia, being 1,100 animal appeal, will really bring people into the zoo. Species appeal, no rating, no star rating. But caretakers are at work. Lou is going on, cleaning the bin. He could use a rest. And hopefully our mechanic is working on the next staff area. Do we see a progress bar? I don't see a progress bar. It's working. But we've got 8 items in the next tier. Large keeper hut, large staff room, research level 2. That would help our people chillax a bit. And the wandering spiders have had offspring. So now is the chance where we can get a look here at our animals and see what we've got. How many adults can fit? Let's say Elena, 2.5 years old, 62%. It looks like they can just keep on going. We might be able to release some of the animals back into the wild here. Let's just take a look at all of our animals. So a lot of 5 females, 4 males. Let's see if we can get rid of a female here. So that must be, no, that is our baby. So we have baby Abril in there, right along the wall. Oh, that's creepy. Tell you what, spiders are creepy indeed. If we can get away with getting some of them out, that would be good. Just to get some conservation credits. So Elena, 1.3 years old. Can't store her yet. She's not an adult. And they're going to be, like, really fertile. Yeah, it's just something that I guess we're going to have to really keep in mind. How is our snake population? Social health. Social group. What is going on with your social group? 2 females and 2 males. And if I remember correctly, they are just a twofer. Yeah, 1 to 2. We need to get rid of some of these snakes. No, we're not editing anything. All right, animals, we need to get rid of 1 male, 1 female. So Bianca is 10 years old. We'll send you to the trade center, and then we'll get a male in the trade center. James is a 1-star, 7 years old. How's about the other one, Bashiri? A young adult. Yeah, we'll get the adult out of here. James. And then that should fix their social standing a lot. Yes, indeed. So I don't know if we've got those snake on the market. Hey, vet research is done. We've got more stuff for the bongos. All right, next up, let's research for the giant tortoise. All right, so Angelique will be working on the giant tortoise. And let's get some stuff in our bongo to end the episode then, shall we? Habitat, species, bongo. And now we have a grab ball we can put down. Boop. So for $100, our bongo should be pretty happy with said enrichment. Yeah, 74% enrichment now that we have a grab ball. It's raining. Hopefully people have bought their umbrellas. You know, it might be okay to put another information center down, say, on the back side. We've got a lot of sales. So if we do put an information center down, say, over here, if people need umbrellas, they can grab them. Why not? All right, guest facilities. We'll grab an information center. We'll spin that right round, baby, like a record, and put that right there. Hopefully that comes with a vendor ready to go. It does indeed. And then that way, if people need information on this backside, if they need umbrellas, any such thing as that, we can accommodate. And yes, indeed, looks like our first people here were looking at the information center. They don't have umbrellas. We've got umbrellas to sell, and right here we go. First sales going in. Do you all want some umbrellas? I bet you do. And wow, we've got even more people queuing up for that information center. So we can get a lot of money there. Receive an inspection rating of 5. Our last inspection rating was a 4, I believe. If we look, yes, a 4-star. If we look at the report, we need Habitat 3 and 1 to be a little bit better, and we need more education. Education is the name of the game here. And if I were to look into the Zoopedia on the basics, can we do... How about education? Guest education. All right, they have a desire to increase education boards, conservation boards, education speakers, and audio guides. So the information center will be really good with that. Animal research can be undertaken by vets with a research center. They can contribute for a single species. It will take more than one education source. Fewer sources are required to hit the cap. Education source is how well the guests are educated. Looking at the level of the last 100 guests to leave the zoo, plus a bonus provided by the research level. So as we continue to research with our vet, that will go up. And as people start leaving the zoo more educated, I think that will go up as well. Nice. Reading the information board. Starting to get the education up, and hopefully we're selling more audio guides here. We've made 27 sales already. Information, the audio guide is $2.50, $1.75 for everything sold. We've got adoption packages that people can purchase, umbrellas that people can purchase. And things are looking good. So bongos are doing okay. We've got our brand new bongo in here that is a gold animal appeal, which is very good. The inspector has arrived. Oh, goody. So hopefully our inspector will be happy and we can get a 5-star rating. Holy crap, a pair of tortoises. So we got Habib and we got Lutalo, which is a gold appeal. Very nice. New VIP guest, Hockney and L. Hello, Hockney, perhaps from the Netherlands? Yeah, just drop your umbrellas. What do I care? So we've got full education boards over, or information centers there, and we've got an information center around the back, so as people are walking and seeing these animals, they can say, hey, I want to adopt an animal. All right, $600 there, $700 there, making lots of bank, and now our mechanic has researched the staff facilities. All right, stop researching that. I believe we are going to want more food shops. So how about Brendan? Start researching some food. And we will go ahead and put down our new staff facility, our staff facility rest area here. Where is our chillax? So we've got 2 there. Each one holds 4 people. And it's pretty much packed. I'm not going to take any away as more staff comes in. So we'll just add a staff facility. We need a staff room, and we can do the staff room large for $6,000. We'll pop that bad boy right over here, perhaps. Swing that right around. Connect that up. And now we've got an even bigger staff room available for 12 people. So as our facility comes in, the staff won't be in a queue so long to rest. So I'm liking where we are. We've got a couple of Chinese pangolins now. They should be as snug as a bug in a rug. There's Fu. Yeah, we can increase maybe some of the nutrition available to help get these creatures up, but we're sort of splitting the difference of profit and not. But I do kind of want to make sure that our species here has good quality food. So our aardvarks are level 2. How about our tortoises? Let's make that grade 2 quality, 246 per feeding. How about our bongos? 360 to 390 per feed. We'll go ahead and give them grade 2. And then we will get our pangolin, which we have not researched, better quality food. Mechanic at work, fixing our enclosure walls. Information center is hopping. Aardvarks are about to have offspring. So once again, we'll have to sort of keep in mind our aardvark population as we go through. How about our inspector? Habitat 3. Can we see our inspector? All right, so there is our inspector. Orbit camera there, making her notes. I tell you what, Inspector, how about you get an umbrella? How about you get an information package? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. We got a 4-star rating last time. Luckily, our zoo is clean. Our caretakers have been doing a great job keeping trash off of the beaten path. A lot of good donations. We're keeping a much closer eye on our animals than we did with the sandbox mode. A lot of room to walk. Inspector just seems to be bowling over people. But with all these happy faces and all these happy umbrellas moving around, hopefully the inspector is okay. Can we see like real-time results? So Habitat 1 was a 4-star, or a 5-star. Habitat 2, she's inspecting Habitat 4 now. So it's our Chinese pangolins, our brand new exhibit. So hopefully she is happy with how the pangolins are. They can see the pangolins just fine. One question I have is stress level. Do they get stressed, the pangolin? Overview social, no stress. Animal is calm. So the pangolin can be looked at through glass just fine. Lots of donations. Yeah, just bowl over that inspector. Nice, a 5-star there. Leaving the zoo. So hopefully our inspection report comes back with 5 stars? That would certainly be nice. That is one of our challenge goals, is to get a zoo with an overall rating of 5. So we'll end the episode when we get our inspection report. Nice, vet research is done for our giant tortoise. All right, sweet. So what do we want to focus on now? Perhaps the pangolin, so we can get them grade 2 food, or we can work on our exhibits. The Brazilian wandering spider. That way the spiders feel a little bit more at home. And we research stuff for our tortoise. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and hop into our habitat and go Alhambra giant tortoise. So we've got the sprinkler, the small ball, and the ice block. So do they need a sprinkler? I think they might need a sprinkler. We'll pop that down right back here. All right, so we learned about the sprinkler, and hopefully... Yeah, so we got the sprinkler, the small ball, and the small ice. Just to make double sure that we're not forgetting anything. The dog ball. Oh, it's already got it. Okay, so that's its food and that's its toy. Gotcha. 62%, so the tortoises are getting a little bit more happy. Here goes our inspector leaving the zoo. Seeing some holes in the fence. I don't know if it would be worth it to hire a third mechanic. How many mechanics do we have on staff right now? Just 2. With not a whole lot of workload, but one is... They're both chillaxing and resting. Just for safety's sake, we'll drop in a third mechanic. That way they can attend and see what we got. All right, Inspector. Wherefore out there? There you go. Inspector casually walking out. I'm hoping for a good report. Did the report automatically pop up? No, it didn't. So Habitat 4 is not included in this inspection report. All right, fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we can get a good report out of this. Bye, Inspector. Have a nice day. All right, Habitat, Inspector, 4-star. We're trying. We're getting more education, and we're sitting better than last time. But things are looking up. We're still making a profit up to 40 grand. We've added the Chinese pangolin, a few more staff members to help, and we're researching some bigger facilities for the staff so that they can all rest together and not trample over each other's feet. According to this keeper hut, we've done 44 meals so far. 2 out of 6 keepers are there. Looking at this keeper, no one's using it. And none served in its lifetime? That's a little odd, if you ask me. No one's chilling in that staff room. No one's chilling in that staff room. But we should be fine. Yeah, 1 out of 12. Facility has power. So we are sitting pretty for this particular episode, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully the next time I log on, there'll be some wolves to have. And I'm thinking extending the enclosure around the back, say right here, and making another pedestrian bridge because the wolves need grade 3 enclosures. So that's brick only. Or we can get our mechanic to start researching two-way glass. That actually might not be a bad thing to do. We're researching food shops now. When the shops are done, we will go ahead and start researching barriers. Once we get barriers done, that should be okay. But that will do it for me in this episode of Planet Zoo, ladies and gentlemen. Still looking pretty. We've added the information center, made a new bongo, added the Chinese pangolin, new inspection done, and still coming up profitable. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Planet Zoo video. Take care.